nice to start your reading, Gemini. A Knight of Pentacles in your present situation. Now, guys, before I get into the reading, and no matter what is gonna come with the cards during this reading for you, Gemini, I think, I mean, as I've been checking your charts, like looking at what is happening in the sky for you this month, there is so much positivity, like positive thinking going on for you this month. No matter whatever has been happening and some struggles that of course they are always there, this month I think it's a month where Gemini's your head is like you're gonna be getting these ideas that probably even in unexpected ways, you know, that I think that something here might happen very important regarding a vocation you have or something that you want to do or that you're discovering right now as a vocation that maybe comes as completely unexpected, or maybe you knew it already, but in the way that comes or that you want to develop this idea, it might be kind of like out of the blue. And I needed to say this because, you know, with the cards, then I'm gonna see what is coming, and I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles that just jump in your reading, Gemini. So definitely something here maybe regarding your work, where you're practically, materially speaking, what you're doing might be the center of this reading, but we'll see how the story or stories might develop with the rest of the cards. It's just that I really wanted to tell you this because when we are gonna, now we are in Virgo season, okay, but in the moment that we are gonna enter in Libra, which is a fellow air sign for you, we're gonna experience an important grand trianon in air, which is Mercury in Libra, Saturn in Aqua, doing a very beautiful aspect, positive aspect to Ceres in Gemini, your sign, together with the North Node. The North Node, it's in your sign, and it's already there for a while, Gemini. So you're in a moment, and most definitely if you have Sun in Gemini or a lot of planets or important aspects in Gemini, it might be that you're in a moment in your life where suddenly everything that you're doing regarding your career or maybe a work or a hobby you have, now you want to put more practice in. Maybe this was something that you felt it was not moving and still is not moving very fast, but this is solid, Gemini. This is actually something solid. You know, this grand trianon that I was speaking about before, and I really needed to tell you this. That's why I was like, I think there are some lucky events or positive ideas that might pop out that have something to do with this ascension, or this almost like you're feeling guided here to do something. And I think this might have some long impact, like some long-term impact regarding your career and the material life that you have been building or working on already for some time, or maybe something that you are guiding yourself towards. Okay, now let's see what the cards have to say, because it's just, I know that I like to combine astrology and tarot. Maybe if you're new to this channel, so that I don't like to only read the cards. I like to combine them with astrology, because these are just general readings, guys. So I cannot talk for every Gemini who's watching this video. And just to say as well, probably something that I might say today, or the story that shows up for you, Gemini, it doesn't resonate with your own personal story, don't push it. Go and check other videos. I have many other videos on my channel. Maybe if you go and check your natal chart, you might actually realize that there are some other important placements that might be stronger than Gemini in your chart. And then, of course, there are other tarot readers, Gemini, so, see what it fits you, okay? It's just, I think it's important to remember it because it's impossible to talk at such a collective level. But definitely when I use astrology coming in your past, it's really, for me, it's so helpful to use astrology as a tool to connect or to channel with the general energy that might be happening or having some impact for the precise sign I'm doing the reading for. And maybe, it's like taking the reading at a more general level and then going into more specifics. Okay? So, I really like this. It's sometimes Gemini, in the beginning of this month, and this is what is coming in your obstacle, which is the star, Aquarius, where Saturn, the little motherfucker, is there right now for already some time, and maybe you have heard already the repetitive cycles that we're having with Saturn clashing Uranus, and these are like it's a topic that is repeating itself every month. It's just that in some moments it takes different tones or shades. The thing is that in the beginning of September, so let's say now we're at the end of August, and maybe this is something that you're already feeling right now, or maybe you'll feel it later on, who knows, but there is gonna be some clashes still, regarding this energy. Saturn and Uranus are sitting down in a position that doesn't feel very comfortable. It feels very shaky. And I have the Knight of Pentacles, which is, let's say, like a Taurian energy where Uranus is right now, and then you have this Aquarian energy here where Saturn is. So we are in a period where the earth has been shaken, and everything that has looked stable for us, it almost like it has stopped being stable. And then, of course, when actually those things were stable, everything is in process of movement and impermanent change, like constant change, impermanence. But now in the times we're living and with everything that is going on, it's very obvious that we are in a very transformative period. And now we are kind of like trying to find our way in all these destabilizing moment, where everything feels that suddenly it's moving in a way, or things that look like were fixed, suddenly they are not fixed anymore. I'm looking here at a Gemini that maybe you come from a period, or you're experiencing right now some hopeless feeling. Maybe there is an idea or something that you knew you had to put at rest for some time, maybe regarding your career or something that you want to do, that you kind of have to have a rest. You come from a period where you needed to calm down your thoughts, Gemini. And I know that this is the difficult task to ask to a Gemini. You're ruled by Mercury. You're all about the mind, the thoughts, this world of the ideas. And maybe what you experienced in the past or recent past is you needing to take some rest here. You needing maybe some time off, Four of Swords here, some time off to calm your thoughts. Maybe you know that you come from a period that it was very difficult for you at a mental level, and maybe probably as well at emotional level. And then going through this calm period, maybe you were very active, but maybe in your mind you knew that you have to kind of find some peace about something here. And then Gemini, what you have been doing is trying to concentrate yourself in practicalities, in material stuff. Maybe putting more efforts in a precise job, something that you do. I mean, it's very physical, this work, something that you do, and it's very obvious in this 3D reality with this Knight of Pentacles. And maybe this is something that maybe you started or you're starting right now, but you advance little by little. Now, the star is in the obstacle to this Knight of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're moving towards a goal here, but right now it might be that you feel hopeless about the results that you could achieve regarding this movement or this precise practice, Gemini. Maybe you're in a moment right now where you feel like, okay, this is advancing, I am moving here, I'm starting to do this job or do that, or maybe do some changes in your home environment. I mean, earthy element. And in the beginning of this month of September, there is gonna be a more important influence of earth energy, because we're gonna have a new moon in Virgo by around the 7th of September of this month. And it's gonna be a beautiful new moon, but it's a full moon. I mean, it's a new moon that before, I mean, imagine this. So this new moon is happening in a sector of your life that is regarding your home environment, your family, your 4th house, Gemini. And so everything that normally we relate to that home environment, that stability, what we consider foundation, what we consider security in our environment. You know, maybe you having a new start or doing some changes regarding the place where you live. A new moon having Mars together here, it's giving you a push, like you wanting to take action here, you wanting to move. And I'm seeing this guy on his horse, even though he's moving very slow, you know, he's the slowest knight of the tarot. So he doesn't, you know, he cannot rush here. And maybe this is what is happening to you, and why maybe and sometimes you're feeling hopeless, because maybe this effort that you're trying to do right now, like Mars telling you to move in this house, doing these changes, maybe doing something about a home or something about maybe real estate. If you were trying to invest in buying a home or reselling a home and getting a new one, I don't know, could be that for you, that case. Maybe you feel that there are some bumps here during the end of August towards the beginning of September, because Mars, even though it's giving you that energy, even like it's pushing you to say, yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's take action here, I want to do this change, or I want to do this thing, or maybe relocate, why not? Mars is gonna do a difficult opposition with Neptune in Pisces, you know, and Pisces is your 10th house, so something that might be regarding your work that is influencing your home environment, or something from your work, it's creating a sense of disillusion or cloudiness regarding what you do about your home and your stability, Gemini. Maybe, and I gotta say, I don't think that this is gonna be huge, even though maybe in some moments you feel hopeless about this, or you feel like, oh fuck man, I mean, I don't think that this is gonna be possible. I mean, like, feeling in some moments like the strength, or like all the efforts that you are putting on in practice to achieve this, they become, in a way, you feel powerless, or you feel that the situation as you thought it was actually wasn't, it was just an illusion for you because of maybe this work environment or whatever cloudiness is coming from your work that might affect this. This is just temporary, Gemini. And I don't think that this is something that you should really despair about, like, let's say, lose all your hopes about this movement you have here, or this offer, or this, like, where you're guiding yourself. Now let's see what is coming next. 5 of Swords. It could really be, I mean, Mars clashing from your 4th house to your 10th house, Neptune, during this first week and just before experiencing this new moon in Virgo. It could be that maybe someone that is close to your home environment or is part of your family, or maybe somebody that you work with, but it has something to do with your home environment. And maybe this is just specific for someone there, alright, Gemini, but I need to express this. It could be that there might be some difficulties in communication with a precise person here or group of people. Maybe you feel defeated about something. Someone that has created some pretty disagreements, or you have some disagreements in the way you say things, in the way you communicate things. And this is like maybe what has been causing you some troubles right now, or also in the past, to feel more peaceful about what you're trying to do right now and what is your focus. Now, what is coming as, what Gemini, like how you're coming out consciously in this reading? Victorious, grounded, Gemini. 6 of Wands is as you're coming in this reading, you taking a move or wanting to take a move here. You probably also, there is some people as well in your environment maybe, or you feel that you're in a moment that maybe there is people who are actually really admiring what you're doing right now. And this could really be related to your career, Gemini. But what happens is that, you know, the 6 of Wands is a card that does talk about feeling admired by other people, or feeling like maybe people, after some important efforts or an action, precise action you have to do here, a move that you have to take, people are like looking at you and saying, man, this is cool. I mean, look at what she or he had done. But could it be maybe that there is someone nearby you that is not as happy about this success? And maybe this is what right now is causing you some struggles to enjoy this success. Enjoy your achievements. You know? Now, what is coming in the environment? Let's see what is coming next. Definitely someone might be, Gemini. Knight of Swords is coming in your environment, and it's right next to this 5 of Swords. Someone is very near, someone may be very near you, or maybe this doesn't have to be necessarily one person, but I'm getting here the feeling that there is an environment that it doesn't come from you, because that's also what I see in this situation. It's like, I see you very grounded and stable here, Gemini. I also see you realizing that you have some kind of important achievement regarding what you're doing, but I do also see that might be people very near you right now, and this could be at work, or this could definitely be at that home environment. Maybe someone from your family, or someone that you see as part of your family, who you are not really having such an easy, you're having a lot of problems in communication with this person. This person is very stressed out with this Knight of Swords. This is not your energy, this is the environment. Or a situation with this precise person or group or environment feels stressful to you. Somebody here feels very nervous. Very, very nervous. Somebody here is almost like talking to themselves into negative thinking, having some difficulties for sleeping as well, being very nervous. This is like a very nervous energy that it's obviously related to this disagreement you have with this maybe precise environment, Gemini. But the difference, like something I need to say with this is that whatever is coming through like as a disagreement in this situation, or is coming or has happened to you, and that you're trying to, maybe Gemini, what you're trying to do is to center yourself more in practical stuff, so you won't be able, it's like maybe this situation won't suck all your energy from you. Like maybe that's why you're coming as this Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's because you feel like you want to move on from whatever this is stressful for you, and that has nothing really related directly to you, Gemini. Someone that might be creating is almost like these petty arguments and these fights. Maybe this is not like very important fights, but this is just like these stupid arguments, that we have at some moments with people, just because maybe somebody here is not feeling well, and because of that, every time that there is this little thing that might arouse, it becomes a big deal. And then with the Five of Swords energy is that whatever disagreement you have, it feels that nobody actually is winning the fight in this discussion. Like no matter what you say, no matter what you try to communicate, no matter what you try to, it's almost like with this precise environment, it feels that everything is like, it's just clashing. Like some ego struggles here, like somebody here is like being overly egoistic in this situation. So it's not like a real sort of peacemaking. Well, actually, maybe the problems or issues are happening here and not such a big deal. Now, what is coming in the hopes and fears for Gemini, please? Let's see, Gemini. Wow! I've been already doing some readings today and I started feeling my legs. I gotta tell you. High Priestess. High Priestess in your hopes, and probably also what might mean your fears, Gemini. You might be scared that the communication, maybe with this precise environment, with this person that might be now your obstacle, and I gotta say, it could definitely be an air sign, maybe an Aquarius, or somebody that has strong air in their chart, as I'm feeling this reading. Like, yeah, she's there, the Queen of Swords. Man, there is a lot of coldness in this situation, and I think that you're scared that maybe things won't be said, or somebody here won't speak out their truth, Gemini. You might be scared that maybe someone here might not say directly what they mean to say to you, or you is like what you are fearing to do regarding this person. That, let's say that this situation will stay in the Five of Swords. I also, as I'm looking at your energy, Gemini, as I saw it, I really think that you're in a moment where you want to center yourself in this work, this practicality. Maybe you're doing some stuff regarding your home that you want to put more in practice, more energy. I mean, that's Mars in your fourth house. Oh wow, now I got something in my mind, guys, seeing this High Priestess. You know that when we experience a new moon in Virgo, around the 7th of September, and maybe this is just specific for someone there, because I'm having this energy and something suddenly came out to my head, Gemini. We're talking the fourth house and the moon. I mean, the moon, the High Priestess, she represents as well the moon. She's sitting on the moon, the High Priestess, and this is might be a character that could represent a mother figure, as we're talking about a new moon in your fourth house, family, foundation, roots, and we're talking about the sun and the moon coming into this house. I see the High Priestess here and the Queen of Swords. Could it be that maybe there is a visit of maybe a mother figure or somebody that is associated to your family, or you see as a mother figure in your life, that maybe you have some difficulties on communicating with, or there has been some issues in the past that maybe, I mean, I'm looking at this Four of Swords in the back, so probably whatever is coming here as an issue at this present moment for you regarding the situation, it might be that this is something that already happened in the past, like the Three of Swords. Then you went into a stagnation mode, like, okay, let's calm the situation, maybe let's not talk too much about this precise issue, and then maybe someone is kind of coming back to talk about this issue or this situation. Could be really this person that might be that mother figure. I mean, really, like the moon and the sun in this fourth house. And Mars is very nearby, and Mars is gonna do, before was in Cancer, like 2 days or 1 day before it enters in Virgo, and that's this new moon. It's gonna do a clash in Cancer, like the moon clashing is like, let me check this because I prefer not to, Gemini. Yeah, the new moon with the sun and Mars, and that's the thing, is Mars is opposing Neptune in that moment, just 1-2 days before, while it's still in Cancer. So really, could it be that someone from your family you're having an issue with? I know this is specific, so just if doesn't, just don't take it, okay? But maybe someone that has come to visit you, or they have something to give you, or they are coming here to offer you something, and or maybe you didn't see them in a while, Four of Swords, or there was not a lot of communication with this person. But whatever is happening here is like, I think that you're kind of scared of this person, Gemini, or not scared, but you're a little bit like, what is gonna happen here? There is some anxiety attached to this precise person, like maybe what it wasn't said, or it wasn't said in the right way here. Somebody here maybe very tough with their words. I mean, she is definitely, and they are very cold in the way they express themselves, And Gemini, also you can have this energy. I mean, this is kind of like your energy as well. So maybe this is also as you might, in a way, come in a reverse position, like how you might come towards this person, or how maybe this person is perceiving you. or perceive you in the past. Now, what is coming at the end there for Gemini? Four of Coins. I really think that this is somebody that has something to do with your family, Gemini. And that has been so a little bit of cloudiness. 10 of Swords in the back. Wow. Yes. There is something here that it's almost like I feel like you need to have a proper communication with somebody. But honestly, I feel like you feel hopeless regarding this particular person or environment. Somebody here also is having troubles to feel that they can really move on. Like maybe you're in a moment where you're much more centered in this work life, practicality, being able to maybe do this job or arrange your finances, little by little, not moving fast, not running. But at the same time, there is something here that maybe you want to do that might mean doing a movement or having here a trip or locating towards somewhere. And maybe this is what has been causing some struggles regarding this precise person. Because somebody here feels that you cannot move. And maybe you feel right now, Gemini, that you cannot move, or maybe the situation cannot be arranged because of an economical issue. Like maybe you are right to have some financial stability, but maybe this stability it's not enough for taking the move that you actually want to take right now. Now, I'm not seeing something very, very major here, but I do see like a very complicated conversation. I mean, it's like Geminis. You can be so sometimes, your planet is Mercury, and you are so good in communication, and like you are like so fast in communication. Geminis, you tend to communicate things in a way that most of people are not able to catch up with your thoughts and your ideas, because it's like Gemini, you're saying something and Gemini is not here anymore. Gemini is already there, and so maybe when you are trying to do something here and you're trying to move things fast, what happens is that maybe not everybody can follow up your speed. And here we can be talking about this precise person regarding your family or your home environment, or maybe that person that you work with. Could really be somebody that you work with, and it is having some strong influence at this present moment or during this month. On the way you can connect, and the way you communicate, and the way you express things to each other. That might feel like, you know what I would like to do? I haven't been doing these my last readings, but I would like to do it for you, Gemini, because I just got two major arcanas here. The Star, which is this Aquarian energy, and then we have the High Priestess. And I feel like I would like to put a specific on the Star, because it's your obstacle, and I think it's important to see where this is coming from. Too many cards. I saw the Ten of Cups, guys. Maybe this is really regarding maybe a family member for you, Gemini, or somebody that you see as a family member. Some difficult Page of Cups. You are having troubles here to feel the apology. Somebody here would, or you had been wishing for an apology from someone. I'm getting this vibe strongly, Gemini. You are wishing, or you had wished to, let's say, arrive to peaceful accord, and this has been something you have been hoping for a while. But I think that maybe this is not something that you have seen or you see coming right now. Like having peace about whatever happened here, that at a mental level has been a struggle for you and this environment. To be honest, I think I see you in a way, even though I see that regarding this precise situation, you might be a little bit like, you know, I have the feeling that you are coming in this reading much more stable than the environment that we are relating to right now, Gemini. Like what the story might be speaking to you right now. Someone here has like this nervous behavior that it's like overly exaggerated. Like that's how I'm feeling it, Gemini. Somebody here, I want to know what is coming in this High Priestess in the hopes and fears for Gemini, please. Now, too many cards. Queen of Swords is there as well. I want to know what is this High Priestess, please. What is this High Priestess? Wow. Look at this. The Hurt. Man, I mean, you have so many swords in this reading. So many. And this is exactly the Three of Swords I was talking about before, Gemini. You hoping to heal whatever happened here, that in some moments you feel that it's not moving like in the right direction. At least not right now. You're not seeing a solution over this problem. You're hoping to heal what you tried to let go already, maybe for some time. This difficult conversation, maybe a betrayal or something that happened here, maybe in the past, that you were like, okay, man, I need some time off. You did take your time off, or this person did. And now you're in the moment of, well, let's see where we are at now with all this. Let's have a conversation here as adults. Let's talk about this. What is going on here? But then what happens is that the results is like right now what you were expecting to have, it almost feels like not really possible, because whoever is might be, or whoever people might be attached to this environment or this situation, they are so nervous and stressed that whatever comes through with these people or this person, it's disrupted. Now, I would like, I know that this has been like a very, maybe very specific story just for one Gemini there, but sometimes, guys, these things happen. Maybe readings might come more general, and other times they are like more, I see something that is very precise for me. So but if you had experienced issues regarding your family, or maybe during this first week of September, or maybe right now during this month of August, you feel that maybe this is something that wasn't moving as you thought it would move, or you don't see yet that possibility of making peace regarding the situation. You know, there is this new moon in Virgo. After Mars has done this opposition to Neptune, the clarity might come out regarding maybe this disillusion that you have felt regarding maybe this issue. I really feel that, you know, when we're gonna have this new moon just a days after this T square with a Mars, it's gonna be a moment where whatever look chaotic, because that's what Virgo does, and this is what this Knight of Pentacles can do very well. You know, it's putting in order whatever it look chaotic, Gemini. It's like also this new moon is gonna be doing a very beautiful trianon, like a very positive aspect to Uranus. So it maybe until now you could not see a solution, and this was really something that has caused you in the past or still right now is causing you some pain. I really think that in a very maybe, I mean, Uranus, unexpected, surprising way, might be that you will have this brightness, Gemini, this idea that maybe you didn't see before, that might come almost like, whoa, okay, I can actually maybe see this in this direction that I didn't see before. And this is gonna be much more positive, or bring you a very positive solution that I don't think that you were able to see before, because this is Uranus doing this angle to this moon, to this first new moon. And then, you know, we're gonna have a beautiful, if maybe what I've been saying today during this reading, this is not a situation with your family, or that maybe that motherly figure or that person that you see as a family member. Maybe this is regarding somebody that you work with. Could really be, you know. I mean, you have a lot of important placements in your 9th, 10th house. 9th house, Aquarius, where Saturn and Jupiter are, you know. Something maybe about your beliefs that it's clashing in your work environment. Maybe something that you would like to bring on the table at your work, or something that you would like to work on. Maybe it's not really pleasing the people that you are working with right now, or you feel that they are having some struggles. Or it could be, I mean, Saturn, it could definitely be that boss figure. Maybe somebody that it's a higher hierarchy, you know, like maybe somebody is a manager, or somebody that you had to work with, but you need to kind of put your head down to maybe what they have to say about what you want to put in practice here, Gemini. And maybe this is something that you're feeling as a struggle during this month. You know, yeah, man, I mean, maybe, could it really be, man, like that? Maybe an Aquarian figure, or somebody that has a strong air in their chart that could be at your work, you know, maybe a boss, or somebody that might look at some moments quite cold, or had a very restrictive, some moments restricted way of wanting to do things, like cold way of doing things, or maybe wanting to power, like overly power a situation. And this is what has caused you this problem, Gemini. Could really be. But then when you're gonna have this full moon in Pisces in your 10th house, and all these maybe arguments, struggles that you see as a push and go, Gemini, you're gonna start seeing, and you know, Neptune at this moment when it's gonna be touching the moon in Pisces. Neptune is the ruling planet, one of the ruling planets of Pisces, while Jupiter, the second ruler of Pisces, is very nearby as well. It's it's gonna be a moment where maybe clarity will come about what it is your position at this work environment, because that's your 10th house. That's the house of on how you are being seen as in the public spheres. And maybe all these clashes or things that you were trying to arrange regarding your work life that maybe had something to do with this belief that people would not accept or had a problem to accept, when this full moon arrives by the end of the month, is maybe you'll have that clarity and you'll come to that solution. And then is when Libra, we start the season in Libra, the sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra, your ruling planet, and then we have Mars also in Libra in your 5th house, the house of creativity. And this is the moment when we're gonna have this beautiful grand trianon in earth signs, which is gonna be so positive for you, because that's, I think, the moment by the end of September, really, Gemini, where where definitely you might come with this, it's almost like unexpected idea that will really guide you to maybe find a solution or understand in another life whatever issue was here that you thought and you see right now as a great obstacle. And I think that maybe this is something that you're not yet seeing coming, because, you know, that's Uranus energy. It comes and it's surprising. It's kind of like, and it could be so little, but maybe what it might come as this very positive idea might have very interesting consequences for your long-term future and how you see yourself at work, what it is your position here, and maybe all these little steps that you're taking right now that in some moments they look very little to you, Gemini. I think that actually they might be bigger than you ever thought they would be, you know. It's just that sometimes we need some time. Well, Libra, I'm gonna leave it there. If you like this video, please don't doubt to click subscribe or like or leave your comments below. And also, of course, if you would like a private reading with me, I'm leaving my information below. You can contact me via social media or my email, kintsugitarot@protonmail.com. And otherwise, I wish you the best, Jim. And take good care of yourself and go on. Okay? Bye bye.